I think the operative word there is mindless
Right.
because we have gotten into mindless habitual eating. There's a lot of cues in our environment. There's a lot of financial motivation
Mm,
for people to sell us more food. But even from the time we're little, I mean, our parents, a caregiver who makes us clean our plate before we get dessert, in a way, is doing the same exact thing. And so we can unlearn the ability to notice our own satiety signals from a very young age.
hmm.
And when you live in an abundant food environment and you can't tell when you're full, then that can backfire. And the other complicated piece of this is that because we're a culture that does so much dieting and restriction, we have so many good food, bad food rules. Even if we're not
Right.
talking about weight, we're talking about health, we're still making foods good and bad. And so when somebody eats something that they perceive as bad and feel guilty, or they start telling themselves that they're not going to eat that again, then
Mm.
it's even more likely to shut off the satiety signals because they're going to get all they can now while they're eating it, and then they won't repeat that behavior. So it's not as simple as we often hear, to eat less and move more. It's much more complicated than that, which is why I think mindfulness and mindful eating, which is my little corner of this field, is really the missing piece for so many people.
I really love that. Yeah, because it seems like the eat less, move more is is simple and maybe scientifically has some validity to it, but it doesn't make it easy. And the part that changes from simple to easy is all these psychological factors that go into kind of like how we live our life, where we live. Do you walk more often? Do you sit more
Mhm.
often? Like all of these little things that go way beyond calories in, calories out. So it's like the tip of the iceberg where like calories in, calories out, or eat less, move more is at the top. And then underneath is everything that's built into your life when you're feeding kids, like animal crackers and you haven't eaten. So you're just shoveling animal crackers in your mouth and like all of these little things.